Yo, what's up? This is Bomba Iron Cuts, and I'm with the one and only.
Worldnine Emmanuel, keeping up with Worldnine.
Introducing ourselves. Yo, shout out to Caffeine for not sponsoring us. But still, maybe next time when we get more views and thing, innit?
Yeah, of course.
But anyway, we're gonna sit here today and talk a bit, innit? I wanna know your experience here since you've been here in Lithuania. I mean, I know you've been here a long time.
Yeah, but 3 years.
3 years. And
Yeah.
I know you've been like started YouTube recently, man.
Yeah.
And obviously catching fire. So let me know how that went. Like, what made
Man.
you decide? What made you decide?
So the YouTube thing, it's been a while that I've wanted to do YouTube, but then I was always procrastinating. Just a lot of stuff didn't fit at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And as time
What's up,
goes
bro?
on,
Big man.
I just thought,
It's alright, no problem.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
You'll see us here on video tomorrow.
so yeah, I just thought about it like there won't be a perfect time. If you want to start something, you just have to start it.
I swear,
Then-
man. Like, a lot of people are scared of taking that leap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard you told me that you left job and everything, bro, just for YouTube. But you know what? If you
Yeah.
want to do something, you have to just.
I actually
just do
left
it,
my
man.
job because the job was like a distraction. Before I was thinking the YouTube should not be a distraction for the job,
Yeah.
but then I realized I love YouTube more than the job. So I turned
Right.
it started becoming like the job was not a distraction for YouTube because I want to film this. I don't really have time,
Yeah.
and by the time I'm done with the job, I'm like still trying to catch up, still trying to be more productive with the job, and then YouTube was lagging. So I just like no, let me go for it. So I just
Yeah.
quit the job and I
And
started
the good
YouTube.
thing is that you're consistent, right? So I've seen
Yeah.
you always
Yeah.
shooting something,
Yeah.
always like uploading something.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of people say like they're scared to upload anything or like show some sort of personality of their what. I think by the 10th video, you'll start finding your personality. And
Yeah.
How's the first like? How many have you done already? Like you've done at least. I know you've done at least 3 to 5 videos that I've seen myself.
Okay, yeah. So for the sort of content I've rebranded into, I've
Yeah.
done like 4 videos.
Yeah.
But for my previous vlogs and everything, I have a lot. I have like 30, 40 videos. But the thing with YouTube is, if you want to look at the quality you are putting out, you'll never start. So just start and your quality will improve. Your editing and everything will just improve, just a step at a time, and you never know which video will just. It might even be your old videos that you thought was not good enough.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
just blow.
inspiration for the young man, them, for the youth, them, innit, out there.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, like I saw one of your videos where you had to do some dares, yeah?
Yeah.
I understand that Lithuania is a very difficult place to do
Yeah.
it in public, yeah?
Yeah.
As opposed to say, I don't know, UK or US
yes,
or
yeah.
even places like Poland or
Yeah.
where people are a bit like more
Open,
densely,
yeah.
they're open and densely populated.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
there's not much depression out there. But did you have any like bad experiences?
So surprisingly, the reception was very good. And while I was filming and doing those things, people were coming up to me like, "Oh, YouTube, right? YouTube." And they were like, "Where are you from? Where are you from? Where do you live?" And I'm like, "Lithuania." And they're like, "Wait, you're doing YouTube in Lithuania?"
Yeah.
Like, so the thing,
Confused.
yeah. They were thinking is like for other countries, not for themselves.
Yeah.
So I just sort of like I was encouraged, and even last week I was in Kaunas to play football.
Oh yeah.
And like 3 girls just walk up to me and like, I know you from YouTube. I'm like, wow, it's
Raw girls, yeah?
yeah,
Not
girls,
guys.
not
Yeah,
guys.
boy.
And it's just like 4 videos, 5 videos in. So I'm like, yeah, it's looking really, really good. I mean, the money and the I'm not getting so much views as I would love to right now, but I know it's
Of course, but it'll
yeah,
build up. innit?
Yeah,
That's the
it will
thing.
build up.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the YouTube algorithm works and it favors people who just continuously
Yeah,
uploading.
who are continuously
And
uploading.
another thing is like probability, you know, like the more shit you have out there, the more chance it will go viral or the more
Yeah.
chance people will see it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
It's very simple probability.
Of course.
Like
of
I know
course.
some mandem that actually do that with girls, you know. They're like, if I ask 10 girls out, at least 2 of them will say yes.
Exactly. It works.
that shit-
It works everywhere.
It works.
The more you do it, the more your chances of getting
Exactly.
seen. Yeah.
And eventually you find your quality in that process.
Exactly.
That was it. But what does the next, say, few months look like for you content-wise? What do you think you want to do? You want to
Yeah.
be more interacting with the public, or you want to
Yeah,
do more sort of home
so-
games like you did on your last?
Yeah, I want to do more interacting with the public
Yeah.
because once you do a lot of home games, they don't really, it's inside, it's enclosed, so they don't really know it. I want them to be able to relate with it like it's in Vilnius, it's in Lithuania, it's where I stay. So I want to do more content outside, interact with more people.
So can you give a message to the public? Like when you go and approach them, how do you want them to react? Because I've seen like some hostility towards you sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know you said it's like comfortable reaction.
Yeah.
But give a message to the viewers how you would like this place to be.
So for Lithuanians, I want you to be open. I want you to see Lithuania as a place that could be like US, UK, content-wise. You guys can also be popular for things like this. It's not just all these other Western countries you look up to. I'm going to come at your screen very hard, so you guys will get used to the face. Get used to the face.
Big man thing. Worldnine in the house.
Worldnine. Keeping up with Worldnine.
The thing is, like, I've seen. I don't hate no one, bruv.
Yeah.
But I've seen some like bad quality shit as well locally.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I see people going around with, just say their headphones and the little earpiece, and they're just like, and it's bad quality, and it's like they didn't put any effort into it. It's kind of like demotivating sometimes in some ways.
Yes. So that's the thing too. When I started, right, when I look at my previous videos right now, my first set of videos, sometimes I feel like deleting them, but then I leave them so that other people, when they want to start YouTube, they can look at it like, oh, this guy didn't just start from this very good quality. He started somewhere. Yeah. But then the problem comes when you don't grow. You've been putting the same kind of content, same kind of quality for a very long time.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, there has to be growth. You have to improve. Yeah. They have to see the difference from your previous videos and your, like for example, I started paying someone to make videos, edit, and all these things. Yeah, for the vlogs at home, maybe I can edit them myself, but I had to start paying someone to work with so that I can improve. I can see my content and be proud to show it out to people, because that was one of my problem in the past. Like I like the content, I like the idea, but then the quality wasn't so nice. So like sometimes I'm
how to present it.
Yeah, how to present it. Yeah, the presentation. Yeah, it's not nice. My thumbnails and all these things. So yeah, but
at least at least you recognize that.
Yeah.
Some people are delusional, bro. They don't
exactly.
Even, they don't even recognize it.
You know, I posted on my Instagram. I was like, I'm doing 24 hours challenge in Acropolis, and if you have activities, you can suggest to me to do why. And then this girl messages me. I mean, she was like, yeah, she has been doing this kind of thing, and I should go and check her YouTube page. And I went there, and I couldn't give her my honest opinion. I was just like, yeah, it's great.
Don't mention any names. We're not names.
No, yeah, of course. I was like, yeah, it's very, very good. You should just continue. I mean, it was horrible, to be honest. It was horrible.
Like people like that who want. All right, so people like that and influencers who want to do stuff, I think like collaboration would be a good idea. Where you can actually build them up a little bit. I mean, I'm open to collaborating with anybody. I don't care. Like, it's great as long as we have some sort of creative control over the project, and then we can kind of polish it up in any way. Yeah,
I reached out to a couple of guys. Like, I reached out to Lithuanian and Coily or something like that. I don't know if you know him.
Oh yeah. Shout out Curly and Lithuania. Yeah. I think it's Turkish.
Yeah, it's Turkish. So I reached out to him. I have not gotten any response, but I hope to get a response very soon.
Yo, bruv. Where's the response at, bro? I swear he just got married, though. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So he might be busy with that.
Yeah, maybe he's busy.
But yeah, he's Lithuanian-orientated influencer, which is good because I laugh at his shit sometimes. It's funny, it's good, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a bit like touristy in a sense, which is good for, say, foreigners who want to see it, or somebody who hasn't been to Lithuania.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that's his
niche.
Yeah, it's his niche, yeah. So mine is completely different, Mine's more like voiceovers and nightlife and music production, things like that. Like, I'll do all round.
Yeah.
But I like the way that you interact with the public, because people don't have the balls to do that right now.
Yeah, I had to practice it with my friends that are Lithuanians. So
practice first, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes before I come out, I go to meet friends, not so close friends, like friends of friends. So I'm not so close with the people I'm meeting, so that they can give their honest opinion. Because your friends, sometimes they might not want to make you feel bad. So I just go, and if I see their reaction, then I go back to my drawing board and try to look at it. How can I make it better and stuff like that? But then usually you can't do it perfectly. There'll always be room for improvement. So that's why I just like, no, let me just come out and I just do it. Some of the things I do, sometimes I just do them at the moment, and after then I'm like, oh shit, did I just do this? But then I've done it.
That's what editing is for, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what editing is good for.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying it right now. Content creating. It's it's not paying the bills, it's not getting so much attention yet, but I am enjoying it.
But that's
And
the struggle, innit? I mean, that's the good struggle, because like, I swear, even if you look at it from a view of an entrepreneur, yeah, they don't know if they're gonna get paid.
yeah, they
how
don't know
much
when
every
yeah,
day. Like
yeah.
they're willing to take that risk though, because
It's the risk.
if you didn't have the risk of not knowing, like it wouldn't be fun, you know.
Exactly,
That's what
exactly,
makes it fun.
exactly.
But some people have to live paycheck to paycheck, which is okay, fine. I know
Nah.
people like that. It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm just not built like that, you know. I can't
Exactly,
do
I'm
it.
not built like that. I'm
So-
not built like that.
If you're taking that risk, that's the whole fun about it. You're breathing. You have a home. You have clothes on your back. You have food to eat.
Yeah,
I think that's all like God given, and just appreciate
yeah,
that. man.
and my friends, my Lithuanian girlfriend, they've been really even our family, they've been really supporting, you know.
Yeah.
When I need people to show up for videos.
Lithuanian girlfriend. So you're not single now?
Nah, I'm not single. I'm not single.
Sorry, ladies.
Nah,
I'm so
not single.
sorry.
I'm not single.
Sorry, ladies.
So
Hit
yeah.
me up. I'm joking.
Yeah, so they really put in effort. They encourage me. You know, when I left my job at first, my girlfriend was always like, "You have to start working," like, and then I started applying for jobs
Yeah.
just because she wants to, just to make her feel okay.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't going to do it. Even I got I got a job and I was supposed to start on Monday.
Yeah.
But then they didn't really mail me, and I was hoping they didn't mail me, and I didn't follow it up. My friends that is working there right now, they were like, you have to just text them, follow them, because it's like a large. I'm like, nah. So like, I just don't want to work. I want to do YouTube.
It's a sign, bro.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
chemistry
yeah.
was there.
Yeah. But now she's really supporting. She's bringing ideas. She's sending me stuff on Instagram, TikTok. See this kind of thing. You can work on it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Everyone thinks you're crazy until you make it, and that's the thing.
Exactly.
Everyone thinks you're- But
Exactly.
yo, if your whole family thinks you're your friends, they think you're completely insane, then you're in the right direction. you know?
Exactly. Yeah. I hear that.
Because the ones that lie to your face and say, yeah, it's gonna be okay, and no, that's not.
Nah,
I think
nah.
those are the people that truly are not happy for you.
Yeah, and criticism as a way of pushing you to improve yourself. When people
bro.
criticize your shit, that's the way.
The only times I ever improved in my life is when I was in shit. When I was at the lowest, I did my best work. When I didn't have a studio, I produced the best songs, you know, like when I had to just borrow people's time. So, man, and when you get the equipment, you kind of feel like shit.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not getting the motivation anymore.
Yeah.
So, I like to put myself in shit sometimes
so you
to
can
get inspired. Yeah.
inspired. Yeah.
And it happens, man. I feel like even God gives it to me, gives me bad situations. And I'm never like, why? I'm always like, thank you. I ask for love, you send me troubled people. You know, I
Yeah.
ask for security, you send me instability. So I know how to secure myself. So my
Yeah.
prayers are always answered in that way.
Yeah,
But-
it's a really good way to look at situations, because some
It
people,
forced me, to look at
Yeah.
some people look at it like,
nah, when they ask for
Right.
stuff and people want things handed to them on a platter. No, you have to there has to be like a build up. There has to be like a work. You have to
Some sort of
because sometimes when you get those things so easily, you don't value them.
Yeah.
But then and again, when you fall, because there will be down times in life. When you now fall,
Yeah.
since you didn't go through the process,
Yeah.
then it's now difficult for you to get back on your feet.
all right, yeah, I understand that totally, I guess.
Yeah,
The thing is, man, like, you have where country are you from? Which country?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. So you have a Nigerian community here that you know, right?
Yeah. Not so big, but yeah.
Not so big, but give them a message as well. Like, they should be supporting you. Like, if I was wherever I'm from, you know, I'd be asking
Yeah.
my community to support me.
Yeah, so Nigerians in Lithuania, you guys are doing your best right now, but a couple of them like literally repost my stuff without even me asking.
That's nice, man.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to people that repost my content without me having to ask you. Thank you for trying to
Respect,
push me.
innit?
Yeah, I really appreciate it. But you guys should do more, please. Do more, because if I end up being very big in Lithuania, it's also like a good thing for you. I'll be like the face of Nigerians, and you'll be able to, other than when it's always Nigerian, when it's like a bad thing. So for this cause, you should also help me. Let's push this cause together, and let's make Lithuania like the next big thing in Europe. So you guys should always support my content. And of course, now that I started YouTube and I need people to support me, it now makes sense to me supporting people, because usually I see people's stuff, sometimes I just like it and I really like it, but then I don't think about, oh, let me share it so that But now that I started
helps a lot,
YouTube, yeah, I
It
now
helps
started
a lot
like,
if you
no,
share it.
I need to share it, and I started doing it subconsciously. I just started doing it.
It's good, man. It's spreading love because, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have a lot of views, but the likes are very less, right?
Yeah.
Even though all the people that view my shit, they're really close to me and they actually support me, but then they
The interaction.
subconsciously also, the interaction has to be there too. Like they forget that part. Maybe because they're not all creators as well. Like
Yeah.
now you understand
Yeah, I
that you're in the
understand.
position.
Yeah.
What actually helps the career.
Yeah.
So yeah, my thing would be like all of you better start interacting with my shit. Comment
Yeah.
section, blow it up, share it.
Comments,
Search
share
the
it.
name. We need to get verified out here, bruv. All of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Search it up
exactly,
on Google.
Exactly,
Tell your guys.
exactly. And it's so crazy when they say their biggest influencer in Lithuania. Maybe that's because of the culture. The biggest influencer in Lithuania has like 400,000.
Oh, really?
400.
I don't know who it
Not
is even.
not a girl. I don't know her name. She has less than 500,000 followers, literally. And I checked her page one time. It was like 50,000 likes, less than 1,000 comments. So they are not really like, I don't know. They are not used to these kind of things. But they should be open. Lithuanians
I mean,
and
how is it gonna? It should grow like that.
Yeah, it
But
should grow.
maybe because they might be limited to Lithuania, right? Because like
Yeah.
the language obviously is spoken here, America, and maybe some places in UK. I think that's it. I'm not sure if it's spoken widely,
No, it's not.
but their
It's not.
audience might not be as big as that. But at the same time, they should mix it with English and maybe
Yeah,
it'll
they
be a
should.
bit,
They should be.
Even though our content is also in English and it can be worldwide, but it can't be if we don't get supported first.
Exactly. We need support. We need support.
And who's the people that have helped you since you've been here? Is there anyone that has been like you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah. Shout out to my travel part. You know, my YouTube journey started as I was supposed to start as a travel blog, right?
Travel
Because
blog,
I travel with my friends Tolu and Tife. We travel every time.
Shout
so I was
out,
like,
shout
yeah,
out.
shout out to Tolu and Tife. They've been really supportive. They're
Blow it
one of the people that like repost, share my content without me even having to ask them. Sometimes I just go and sometimes when I post something and Instagram gives you that thing like someone, I just said no. Without checking, I was just like, nah, it's Tolu or Tife. And yeah, so they've been really supportive. So shout out to Tolu, shout out to Tife, shout out to Ute Ubelite, shout out to Roka, shout out to Emilia, shout out to the whole Ubelite family, shout out to Afrobon.
Afrobon!
He does a
LT,
lot.
bro.
Yeah.
Love.
It supports me a lot. Yeah. And shout out to my Kaunas Connect, shout out to Ben, shout out to Taiwo. They come from Kaunas to be in the videos too sometimes.
Bro,
So
I wanna join you on one of those public videos at some point, yeah?
yeah.
Like I'll obviously we'll do that together and I'm not gonna go around speaking to people, but I'll film you if you want.
Yeah.
And then maybe in Konus as well or something if you're going down to Konus.
Yeah,
Check
I have a lot. Literally, look at it. I have like a lot of content. It's usually the logistics or how to go about it that is just the problem. I have like a lot of. I was thinking to be next week. I was thinking of walking from Kaunas to Vilnius, for example. But
Walking?
then, yeah, walking.
Oh my god.
Walking, yeah.
Grass, bro. You know
Yeah.
how hard it is? I mean, I don't know.
It's like 6-7 hours. And
7
I've
hours
been
walking, really?
Yeah, and I've been practicing for it, you know. I've been every day, like I walk for like 2-3 hours, just walk around, think. And when I walk is the best time I get inspirations and I write it down. And yeah, that's the best time to think when I'm walking. So I just thought, let me do it, let me walk. Like,
Bro, your legs are gonna be mashed up afterwards, though, innit? Like you have two-day break or something.
nah, I don't think so. I don't
you're
think
good.
So. I'm a non-professional athlete, so I think I'll be good. Yeah.
Have
I'll
you
be
run
good.
the marathon here? Or you said you was gonna try, no?
No, I was going to try, but I tried it some years ago. I think
Here?
no, in Cyprus. In Cyprus,
Cyprus.
with yeah. I don't know which there was one of those festivals and they did the marathon thing. I just tried it just for and I did pretty well, you know. I did pretty well, so I'm resilient when it comes to things like that. So I think walking shouldn't be a problem. I've not tried 6 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, not in a long time. I think
Are
I
you gonna
tried.
take any breaks though? Or is it just like
No, I'll just keep walking. For me, when I'm not running, I don't get tired. So when it's just walking and it's
I
just
understand.
Yeah,
I've done some mad missions, like maybe 3 hours. I don't know about 6 hours, but
yeah. So
and your shoe, but the shoes have to be correct, right?
yeah. I'm going to look
Otherwise
for
you'll
something
mash
very
up.
light, you know, something comfortable enough to go that far. Yeah. doing Instagram live once in a while, so that people don't just think I'm like in one car. I'm like, yeah. But the whole logistic, I'm still discussing it with my producer. I got this guy. His name is Michael.
Yeah.
He now shoots videos for me and produces me. So yeah, we're talking about the logistics and everything.
All right, don't give away all the secrets here.
Yeah,
so all the content's gonna be
exactly.
coming soon. All right, so what we're gonna do is, man, link up next time and do something interesting, right? This is like an intro. This is for Lithuania to get to know Worldnine in the house, and Iron Cut signing off, bro.
No. I have a few questions for you before that.
Oh,
I have a few questions for you.
Rapid
So the first question is,
yeah, man, shit,
do you have a crush in Lithuania?
man. What do I have to do if I don't answer? Do I have a crush, man? You see, I don't know if I have time for a crush. Yeah, I guess I do. I just, shit. Awkward position. Okay, listen, I spend most of my time in nightlife. Yeah?
Okay.
So like I work in the clubs and stuff. So my crush actually works in a club in Vilnius. And that's the most I can say until it's something more than that.
Okay. Second question. I should have asked this before that. Are you single?
Oh yeah, I'm single, yeah, definitely. I've been single, bro, for a long time.
If you want your crush to get your attention,
Yeah.
how does your crush know you have a crush on her?
I think I've made it clear once, but a while back, because I've known this person for about just over a year now. So yeah, she knew before, but nothing really materialized out of that, and we're just still really good friends right now. Friends zoned, basically.
No, maybe you just need to revisit the discussion, maybe.
But that's the thing, you know, like when you revisit places where, see, I had a crush on this person. We didn't date, but we just became like really close, right? We became really close. And then she obviously went off her own way a little bit. And we stopped talking for a while, and then we kind of started talking again. So right at this position right now, it's just a really good friend, you know, a trustworthy person,
That makes sense, yeah.
a very trustworthy person,
Yeah,
almost like family, you could say, like you could almost trust them like that.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
for me, it's revisiting a place too soon with some girl and making them uncomfortable is not my niche, bro.
Yeah, okay.
And I used to pursue her. Now I don't feel like pursuing anybody, to be honest. Because you know, once shit like that happens, you want to see if that person's making any effort to even like you. Yeah, just show me a few signs, and I'll take care of the rest. You know?
Yeah.
But if I'm not getting any signs,
mean,
I'm good, bro. It's less stress for me.
I get it.
That's all. That's.
Yeah, so those are the questions, the two questions I had in mind. Like,
all right, man. At that point, we should cut it off. And the crush is probably gonna. If she watches this, you know who you are. I bet 10 girls are like, yeah, it's me. No, I'm joking. Nah, they should know. But man, that caught me off guard. That's nice. You're gonna be a success, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
Off guard, bro. Yo, we got iron cuts off guard. Man, don't really be caught off guard, man. I'm prepared for everything. You know what I mean? Man's on road, OTing all day.
I want to do that, yo. Thank you for watching our podcast video.
Peace out.
It's been a long time I've wanted to do that. When I see it, I'm like, sometimes I just go back to just listen to that part.
Video.
There was one time I was telling this guy that is doing my videos that he should add something like that to the end of the videos. Like,
everybody just says that to me. Like, yo, bomba clock, and I'm like, yo, it's like an insult, bro.